Hi everyone. To understand who we are and why we are here, it is important to understand the difference between cognitive knowledge and experiential knowledge. To illustrate, if you were a non-swimmer and wanted to learn to swim, you could read some books on the subject, you could speak with some experienced swimmers, and you could watch people swimming. All of this would give you some cognitive knowledge of the subject, but your understanding would still be incomplete until you jumped into the water, felt the water's buoyancy, pressure, temperature, and practiced Newton's third law of physics. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. With this experience of being in the water, your understanding of swimming would become much richer and much more complete. The Creator, sometimes referred to as God, Source, all it is, etc., who had created everything, had a cognitive understanding about all of creation. It did not, however, have the experience of everything, and realized that without experiential knowledge, its understanding was not as rich as it could be. The Creator then set out to acquire experiential knowledge of all of creation so that it would have a richer knowledge of everything and so that it would have new things and experiences to create. That's the idea behind how our reality began. That idea gave birth to the Creator dividing itself and, in a sense, going off in all directions to create experiences for itself. It divided, subdivided, and fragmented to cover all of the dimensions, realities, universes, everything, everyone, everywhere, and every when. Now, to understand our role in all of this, imagine a few of these all-powerful Creator fragments floating around in some unimaginable place and debating what they should do to create a new experience for their enrichment. I'm sure they didn't float around in some place or actually debate, but in my limited imagination, I can see that they might have somehow hit upon the idea, hey, how about we experience something that is totally different from what we are? Okay, what? Well, we are unified. That is, all is one, one is all. So let's experience disunity or separation. Also, we are unlimited. So let's experience what it's like to be limited. Two ideas totally opposite to what the Creator really is, unified and unlimited. So hitting upon these two ideas, these all-powerful aspects of the Creator set out to create a universe that would provide and support the experiences of separation and limitation. They then created time, space, duality, and matter, and all of the stuff that we refer to as the third density or the third dimension of consciousness, 3D. Next, in order to put themselves into this universe so they can have this experience, they subdivided further down to the level of what we call the soul. During pregnancy, the spiritual soul merges with the physical fetus to become a human being, and after birth sets out to have his or her own unique human experience, which ultimately contributes to the whole. To have such an experience fully and legitimately, however, we must go through a process of forgetting what we really are. Otherwise, we'd be cheating ourselves of this full experience. Finally, as you probably picked up from previous podcasts, we're getting close to exhausting all of the experiences, learning and creating that we can get from 3D, and we will soon be graduating to 4D, which is a state of enlightenment where a good deal of limitation and separation lifts, and we become less physical and more spiritual. Now, this wraps up my series of 10 podcasts on the subject of consciousness. The ideas that I put forward come from many sources. They are summaries of what is elaborated on my book on spirituality, and you certainly don't have to believe any of these ideas. If you are interested, however, I offer you the challenge of pondering these ideas, contrasting them with other points of view, and coming to your own conclusions. I didn't come to these ideas easily, but after many years of exploring different aspects of metaphysics, they are the best explanations that I have come up with so far. I hope you enjoy this adventure as much as I have. So long for now.